In the coal industry meet in Houghton in Johannesburg to discuss big ideas, growth, transformation and progress in a just transition. Some former mine workers in Arnot in Mpumalanga are still waiting for their share of the so-called empowerment pie. Arnot Opco, the BBBE company that took over that mine from Exxaro in 2020, is facing criticism from the former workers who claim that the transformation deal promised to them has largely amounted to nothing but dust and false promises. Business reporter Ntokozo Khumalo is on that story and is live for us from Mpumalanga. And Ntokozo, this is, again, just a heartbreaking milestone in this transformation story in general in South Africa, but we see a real-life example of what happens to local communities and those who've had their hopes pinned on change and nothing's materialized. Tell us more about what you have learned from those you were talking to this morning.
Good morning, Emmanuel. Where I am right now, it is a former Exxaro coal mine that, as you said, was meant to be that success story when it comes to a BE transaction. 8 former employees setting up a business to take over those assets from Exxaro, allegedly getting that directive from the DMRE to then get a financial partner, and that's where West Coal then came in to be that finance partner to help rehab the mine and also benefits then those employees that were retrenched from Exxaro, over 1,000 of those workers. But as the Committee for Mineral and Petroleum Resources found out in February when they went on a site visit, the mine is struggling to really make a dent in the industry and become that story of a BE partnership coming to be a major player in the industry. And the former workers here arguing that, or they allege that they were left out in the cold, as you rightfully said, from that transaction. It was supposed to be set up as a trust where they get then first preferences for both jobs and business opportunities in the community. And I'm sure you can see from the visuals that Morena is sending through, we are in a farming community. So it's a small town farming community. Eskom and coal mining, really the economic bedrocks here. But to get insights, Iman, before we head out to Houghton, where the CEO of Arnot Opco will be on a panel actually looking at the opportunities and challenges junior miners face. So I suppose that exact challenge that the former employees here say they are also crying about without anyone listening to them. And I am with Percy Tlajayo, who is representing the former employees here. But Percy, thank you so much for talking to us. Now, we did see when Exxaro got rid of those operations that the transaction was seen as a one-of-a-kind, where workers were getting a stake of the business they once worked in to really be industry players in the industry. What went wrong with Percy?
Okay, good morning to the viewers and all the listeners. Okay, first of all, when they started this transaction, we were retrenched in 2016. Okay, they formed that trust. At the end of the day, they went to all 9 provinces. They were doing a roadshow of the former employee, and they keep on promising us that they're gonna recruit us and getting the business opportunities. After 5 years, we didn't even get any business opportunities and recruitment. But when we see the mine is keep on producing coal, even now they keep on talking that the mine is in the business rescue. Okay, my question I want to ask that CEO there, I want to know that business rescue is rescuing the former employee or is rescuing the innovators' resources? Because there was a...
And innovators' resources are the former 8 employees who set up that business to be able to then buy the assets from Exxaro, correct?
Yes. And that former employee, those 8 employees, in that past 5 years, they benefited a lot. But we are the affected employee. We didn't even benefit anything. Even now, you see where we are standing now. The mine that site it's operating, they didn't even want to recruit us. as a former employee.
And I see that the workers or the former employees that have come here, you closing off this gates. Is it because you are not getting that feedback from then the executive team? Are they speaking to you and explaining what is happening even through this business rescue process and where you are as those former employees?
No, if ever you want to engage with them, they keep and tell us lie. Even they even give us the court order that we must not come here. You see, we were in court last week, but the judge he dismissed that judgment. Mm-hmm. That's why we are tired to keep on engaging with them because they are talking lies to us.
And manje Bhuti, umasifika la, we did start at Dropin and we spoke to some businesses as well. Clearly, it's not just you that are affected, but what's happening with the mine. Phileka kanjani lana as people who are supposed to really be getting enriched from the opportunity of starting a black empowered company that is supposed to benefit the entire community, nama businesses akhona la Petropin. Help our viewers understand with the kind of struggles abantu la are going through because of some of the issues in their mine.
Okay, no, I didn't get your question. You're talking which town? No?
So I was saying which we were in town in Arnot with the spa and so on, where people were telling us which mine is they are struggling to make businesses. Crime is on the increase because abantu abanamsebenzi. So nina as employees just ukuthi usichazele ukuthi phileka kanjani manje ngoba you don't have that job, you don't have that security of business. What are the struggles that people are going through here?
No, siswami kunzima kakhulu ngokuthi yabona imine noma imile it's all about ukuthi wonke umuntu uyasafara. Abanye more special njengama ex-employee ne community bayashona in terms ukuthi awathola umsebenzi. But uma babuya bazosayina le social labor plan yabo basayinisa kumele bathola ama right. But at the end of the day ababaqashi labantu babuya nabantu bangaphandle.
Like I saw that it's contractors when the portfolio committee did go on the sites, babonile ukuthi they're not mining themselves right now. And but it's because imali ayikho that financial partner who was supposed to put 150 million rand is not there. Is that something that you're buying? Because I do understand we did see the contractors that supply them with the coal. Do you buy that story, ukuthi it's an issue of the financial partner not putting in the money that was required?
You are talking about the Masemanzi, yes. That one you're going to rescue the mine.
Yes.
Okay, we're buying that story, but the biggest problem is this thing of a trust. When the people, they say, if ever you want to apply for a recruitment, okay, you must go via trust. And that trust is owned by those 8 employees. It's running that trust. All the ex-employees, they are putting it in the red flag. Because they don't want us to come and work. Yeah.
No, but Percy, thank you for setting that scene for us to just help us understand some of the issues here, Iman. As you hear from Percy there, the issues stemming back really all the way back to 2015. And it does become that issue of who is to be held responsible with what is taking place. As he just explained, Exco saying that the business is under business rescue, but not really explaining how or why it is under business rescue. All the employees here behind us who have then sort of closed off this gate are meant to be part of that trust. As Percy just said, though, it was 8 employees, one of those former Exxaro employees being the CEO now of the business, who will be then in Houghton for that session, as I mentioned. So we will try to then pose those questions later on what exactly is happening with the trust, where those former employees are in terms of actually benefiting. And we did see the company, Iman, that acts as a contractor then, the Arnot Opco mine itself not mining due to that financial crunch. So they are getting then that call from a third-party contractor. And we did see them, but they did leave in a hurry just as soon as we arrived. But we're hoping to be able to maybe hear from them as well what it is like working with them. We are going to head back to the town, also speak to some other employees who really say it's been a struggle. As I said, when we stopped off at the spa just to get something to drink, the business owners saying it's really been tough with the coal mine here closing operations and not being operational, because as people don't have work, people are hungry, not getting those opportunities. It sees an increase in crime. It is a farming community, so there's not that many opportunities for employment, Iman, for people who have that experience in mining and were looking to grow in either business or in their employment, Iman. So we'll keep following the story before we do head out to that conference in Houghton later on today.
Yeah, it's one of the sad stories in South Africa, isn't it? When you have people that are ready, willing, able and capable who simply can't do the things they want to do, and that they are structurally held back or promises aren't fulfilled. And you will be putting those tough questions to those representatives at that gathering in Houghton. This is executives in coal mining meeting in Houghton today, and Ntokozo starting the narration of the story of broken promises in Middelburg in Mpumalanga.